Very good morning, dear children. Dear children, we are starting the next chapter of economics, that is chapter number 3, poverty as a challenge. So, children, in this chapter, we are going to check out how difficult challenges are faced by different countries. So, the most important challenge which our country is facing is poverty, children. Fine. And children, it's a multi-dimensional problem. Multi-dimensional means there is not a limit for anything. It is leading to many other problems as well, like poverty will lead to education, lack of health facility, and so many things. Fine. So that in that case, poverty is going to make our people a liability instead of making them a resource. Fine, children. So that's the reason why we take poverty as a very big challenge for a country. Now, we are going to discuss different causes of poverty, and we are going to discuss the measures also which are taken by the government to discuss this. First of all, we need to understand what is poverty. Fine. And we have to discuss the concept of poverty line. Fine. What is a poverty line? Fine. So that also we are going to see in this chapter. First of all, children, see, in our daily life we look at so many people which we call them poor. They live in jhuggies and they live in slum areas. Fine, you might have seen child workers working on different dhabas or different restaurants. You might have seen the beggars on the road. So, children, what is it? It is big example of poverty. Fine. So, it's a very serious problem. India has the largest single concentration of the poor in the world. So India is, you know, it's in one of the big nations which are having poverty as a challenge. Now, children, there we are going to discuss the two typical cases of poverty here. We will see a case, urban case for poverty, and the rural case for poverty. Fine. Just to understand what poverty is. Fine. If you see the urban case, you will see the story of Ram Saran, who is 33 years old, and he is working as a daily wage laborer in a wheat flour mill. Fine. And he is just earning rupees 1500 per month. Fine. And his job means his employment is also not fixed. Sometimes he get, sometimes he did not get the job. The money which he is earning, which is 1500, as you all know, it's not enough. Fine. So his wife is also working. His wife is working as a maid in some houses. He has four children. Fine. He has four children. The family is also big. Now the children are from 6 months to 12 years of age. Fine. And children, see, he has to send the money to his parents also, who are living in a nearby village. I mean, a village near Ramgarh. Fine. The father is a landless laborer, and Ram Saran has to send money to him also. His brother is living in Hazaribagh. Fine. Now they are residing in a one room, which is a rented house, and they are living in a very crowded basti. Fine. And you all know, children, what sort of conditions are there. Fine. So the wife is also working as a part-time maid, and she is able to get rupees 800. Fine. And they are just able to meet only the two meals, a dal and a rice, twice a day they are able to get. The elder son is also helping them by working on a tea shop. Fine. And he is just earning rupees 300 from there. Now the daughter is taking care of the younger siblings, and none of the children is going to school. Because of poverty, they are not able to attend the school. And what type of clothes they are wearing? Obviously hand me down clothes. Like one is wearing, then the other is wearing, then the other is wearing, like this. Two pair of clothes, and a new cloth is a very big thing for them. Shoes are a sort of luxury for them. The children are undernourished, and they do not have any access to any healthcare facility if they fell ill. So this is a urban case. Fine. Now we will see the rural case. See, in the rural case we will read the story of Lakha Singh. He is living in a small village. Fine. In Meerut. Fine. Now he does not have any land. He is a landless laborer. Fine. So he is working on a big farmer's land, and he is doing odd jobs, means one or the other job. Now the work is very much physically demanding, and income is very less. Fine. Just 50 rupees for a hard day he is getting. So 50 rupees for the whole day is very less. But sometimes he get the money in kind also. Kind means he is getting something to eat, like wheat, dal, vegetables. Fine. Through the day, if he's working, they used to give him eatables. Fine. Now they have a family of 8 members. Fine. So they even are not able to meet the 2 meals in a day. He is living in a kacha house. Fine. The women in the family, they are spending day chopping fodder for the cattle, and they are collecting firewood from the nearby fields. Father was suffering from TB, and he passed away, and now again the mother is also suffering from the same disease, but not able to get the proper medication, and father also died because of the lack of medication. So children, the village has a primary school, but Lakha, he does not went there. His children are not going there, and he has to start earning at a very early age of 10 years. New clothes are also very in a many years they get a pair of new clothes, and even soap and oil are a luxury for them. So children, see, now what are the issues which are leading to poverty? The first issue is landlessness. It can happen that they might be having the land, so at that time their condition would be different. Unemployment, obviously they are not getting employment on a regular basis, so that's also the reason which is leading to unemployment. The size of the families, their family size is also very big, children. Fine. So that's also a reason for their poverty. Then illiteracy, it can be that if they would have been literate, the condition would be different. Fine. Poor health and malnutrition, obviously because of poverty they are not able to have good food, and that led to poor health, malnutrition, and further also they are not able to work so hard. Child labor. Fine. Now he is working since childhood. Fine. So he did not get time to study, to get illiterate, to get many things. Helplessness. Now they have a sense of helplessness, children. Means they are not getting any sort of help. They can't help anyone, and this is the situation which they have to face. Fine. Now when we read about these two typical cases of, different dimensions of poverty are given. Like poverty can be seen, hunger and lack of shelter. It is a situation in which the parents are not able to send their children to school, or you can say sick people, they are not getting proper treatment. Poverty can also be termed as a lack of clean water, sanitation facility, lack of regular job. That is also, you can call it a poverty. Fine. above all, children, the it is a sense of helplessness. It brings a sense of helplessness. Poor people, they are in a situation that they are ill treated by most of us. Fine, wherever they go, they are ill treated. Now it's a big challenge for our country, independent India, to bring people out of poverty. Find Mahatma Gandhi, he always insisted that India would be truly independent only when the poorest of its people become free from human suffering. So, this was all about today's topic, children. Thank you and have a nice day.